Alright guys, today we're doing something new that we've not done before on this channel, and it is a full non-filtered comparison between the Philips Budget Kings right now, which is the Philips TAH5209 and the 4209. Wait. Do I say TAH or do I just say TAH? Oh, TAH sounds worse, right? Yeah, let's just keep it with TAH. All right. Now, on paper, they look almost identical, but in reality, they behave absolutely differently. One is warm, smooth, and surprisingly refined, and the other just keeps punching above its price range. So, which do you think is worth getting? Now, in this video, we are going to find out at the end of the video which we think is worth getting. And I'm sure this is one of those videos Philips does not want us making, but we're making it anyway. So let's go. We will be comparing the Philips TAH5209, the newer upgraded release, and the TAH4209, which has been a fan favorite for budget buyers. Now, in this comparison, we're going to make it like a breakdown of both their positive and their negative sides. That way we can be able to discern at the end which we think is worth getting. Okay, now for quick context, the Philips TAH4209 usually sits around the budget tier, is ultra affordable, entry level, super lightweight, very nice. And the 5209 is slightly more expensive, but still under the budget category. However, Philips marketed it as having enhanced bass and better comfort and a longer battery life. So the 5209 is supposed to be the premium upgrade of the 4209. But is this upgrade actually what they tell us it is? That's what we're about to find out. So, context, yes? Alright, let's start with the build quality. The TAH4209 is extremely lightweight, all plastic construction, minimal clamping force, has a foldable design, a simple matte finish, feels like a headset designed for convenience more than presentation. But the TAH5209 has more premium look, thicker ear cushions, stronger headband structure, better hinge mechanism, modern Philips design language, still lightweight, but noticeably. But the TAH4209, the 4209 feels like a cheaper headphone that punches that decently, but the 5209 feels like a cheap headphone trying to act mid-range. Comfort is interesting because both succeed in completely different ways. The TAH4209, now it's featherweight, low clamping force, breathable cushions, and great for long casual listening, office use, or students. Has a stronger clamping force, better isolation, a thicker padding, more stability, and better for walking, commutes, and bass heavy tracks. So if you want a light and airy, go 4209. If you want secure and immersive, go 5209. Alright, for the sound test, we went a little bit deeper this time. I tested it on my Samsung phone and my laptop. We tested it with Spotify, YouTube Music, and also we tested lots of genres. We tested with Afrobeats, Amapiano, acoustic, gospel, EDMs, J-pop, R&B, hip-hop, you name it. And this is a breakdown of the sound signature when it comes to the 5209 and the 4209. Now, let's talk bass. For the 4209, the bass is a little bit loose. It's punchy, but a little bit loose. Okay. We've got good mid-bass presence. The sub-bass rolls off quickly. If you know what I mean, it rolls off quickly. It's fun, but I don't know, slightly hollow at times, and especially when you go up to high volumes, when you're listening on Spotify, sometimes it gets a little bit hollow. Now for the 5209, the bass is a little bit different. Now it is much deeper. The sub bass is much deeper, sorry. It has a tighter mid bass, yes. Yeah, it has a tighter mid bass. There's more rumble to it. It is more controlled at high volume. So if you're listening on Spotify, when you increase the volume quite high, the volume is more controlled compared to the 4209. So if you ask me when it comes to bass, I think the 5209 takes it. All right, let's talk mid-range, okay? And for the 4209, the vocals are very forward. They're like in your face. Okay, the body of the sound is a little bit light, and it does get shouty sometimes, especially when you increase the volume. It does get shouty, if you know what I mean, right? But it's smoother. It has a better warmth to it, to the sound. When you're listening to the whole body of the music, it gets a little bit warm, better warmth to it, and less shouty. There's more balance to it. So less shouty. Yeah, 5209. So if you ask me when it comes to the mid-range, I give it to the 5209. All right, let's talk treble. Now for the 4209, when it comes to treble, it is bright, it is energetic. Sometimes it might sound harsh depending on what you're listening to, but it is bright, it is lively. But I also think that if you wear this and listen to it for a long time, you might get tired of that very bright sound in your face kind of sound. If you know what I mean by bright sound, right? It's very clear, energetic, it is interesting. But I think if you have it on for a long time, after some time you might get tired of it. It might just sound like someone just in your head making all that noise because the soundstage is not so big. Oh wow, we'll get back to the soundstage. We'll talk about the soundstage later. But the 5209 is a bit softer, better controlled sound, and there's less detail to it. I would admit there's less detail compared to the 4209. There is less detail, but if you put this on for a long time, you'll be fine. I don't think you'll get that sound fatigue if you have this on for a long time. So when it comes to a treble, I think it now depends on what your taste in sound or what your taste in music is like. If you like that little bright, energetic, in your face kind of sound, the 4209 makes it is better. But if you want like just a little comfort, breezy, more relaxed, downtime kind of music, the 5209 sounds better. So it will then depend on your taste when it comes to the treble. All right, let's talk soundstage and imaging. Right now for the 4209, very, very narrow soundstage. Okay, the imaging is okay, I suppose. It is not immersive at all. Not immersive. Now, 5209 on the other hand, the 5209 on the other hand, wider soundstage, wider, better separation of sound, really great imaging. There's more depth to it. So on this category of soundstage, takes it, the 5209 takes it easily. You can actually tell where the instruments are. If you just close your eyes, you can actually tell where they are. Very good soundstage. And for me, that was unexpected for me because number one, it's a budget headphone. Number two, it's a closed headphone. It's not like it's an open headphone. It's a closed one. So that really surprised. I was very surprised at that. All right, let's talk volume performance. For the 4209, it gets really loud, okay? But at the same time, it gets distorted at high volumes. But for the 5209, it's also loud. It does also get loud, but it has a better control, better headroom for sound, and it is cleaner at high. It is clearer at high volumes. Okay, and you also get a better isolation from this because it covers your ears, unlike the 4209 that is on ear. So yeah, 5209, the winner. Now, mic test and call quality. For the 4209, it is clear, but it is thin. It struggles in noisy environments and is good for quiet rooms. And here's what it sounds like. How's it, TUOB family? This is a mic test of the Philips TAH4209 wireless headphones. I'm indoors in a quiet room. My voice should sound fairly clean and understandable, but you might notice a bit of compression. Pretty normal for a lightweight budget headphone. So overall, the mic is basic but dependable. Perfectly fine for casual calls, online classes, WhatsApp voice notes, and the like. Just not something you would use for a professional recording. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think? But for the 5209, it's also slightly fuller voice. It handles the background wind sound better, and it's still basic but more stable compared to the 4209. And here is what it sounds like. How's it, TUOB family? This is a mic test of the Philips TAH5209 headphones from the 5000 series, and this is what you sound like when you are on the phone. I'm in a quiet room, speaking at a normal, natural tone, the same way you would on a regular phone call or voice note. This should give you a good idea of how clear the microphone sounds, how it handles my voice, and whether it keeps things consistent without any background noise. Now let me know in the comment section what it sounds like to you. So, mic test and call quality, the winner for this category, 5209. Now for our final verdict, if I had to pick one, I would definitely go for the 5209. It is a noticeable upgrade from the 4209 in almost everything, from bass to build quality to comfort and stability, soundstage, mic quality, almost everything. And it also feels tighter and more confident. The 4209, however, is still amazing for the price, especially if you like lightweight and comfort and bright vocals. But for me, the 5209 is simply the more complete headphone. So in my choice, if I had to pick, I would go with the Philips 5209. Thank you for watching the video up till this time. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. I want to say thank you for investing in this channel. We are going to be doing big things, especially in our members only channel for now. And we're also going to increase the things that we are going to be doing on the channel overall with your support. And very soon we're going to be doing some videos that only our members will see first, and then maybe later we'll give it to the other people. Yes? So let me know in the comments if you like the video, the format of this comparison video. If you don't, suggest something. I'm open to suggestions. I will do it the way you want it to be. And until next time, take care.